We have Ian Smith on us on our program. He is the owner of the Atilis Gym. This is the gym that went up against the New Jersey governor and was defying the shutdown order. When we first talked to him, it was when he first got into this squabble, and the police at first said they're not going to do anything. Then they started doing things. He has bent over backwards to make sure that everybody is safe, and now they've been arrested over this. Ian's with us now. Hi, Ian.
Hi, Glenn. Good morning.
Welcome back to the program. So tell me what the latest is and what you guys are facing.
Okay, so last time we spoke, I think we were about midway through the week that we had first opened in May. And like you said, at first the police weren't doing anything, and then Governor Murphy put the screws to them and threatened to withdraw funding from the department if they didn't hand out citations. So we were getting hit with citation after citation. That week, my partner and I got 12 in total. And then the health department was then weaponized against us, and eventually by the end of the week, Governor Murphy got Judge Robert Luggie, who is sort of his right-hand man and signs off on anything that he wants, to shut us down via a court order, and had our locks physically changed on us by the end of the week. We worked through the court system, and it took about a little over a month to get them opened, and then we resumed operations outside and then eventually inside on July 4th. July 4th, we said we had enough of sort of dragging the entire gym outside, and we decided, what better day to get arrested than Independence Day. So that didn't come for almost another two weeks. And on Monday morning this week, after we lost a contempt of court case last Friday, in which the governor requested that the judge grant him extraordinary measures to stop us. My partner and I had removed the doors from the building so that they could not physically change our locks. We had 2 weeks worth of clothing, and we were prepared to stay inside for as long as possible until we were forcibly removed. We were inside for 4 days, and come Monday morning at 5:10 in the a.m., the county sheriffs came in with the county prosecutor and had us forcibly removed, handcuffed, arrested, and booked, while Governor Murphy then constructed a plywood barrier over where our doors used to be. We were charged with 3 charges. They're extremely petty charges. They're 4th-degree obstruction, 4th-degree disorderly persons, and a violation of an Emergency Powers Act, which is such an archaic statute that my partner and I had a good laugh as we were sitting in the holding cell, because the police were trying to put it into the computer, and it's such an archaic statute that the computer didn't even recognize what it was, so they had to write it in manually.
So what are you guys really facing now, Ian?
Actually, today we have our hearing on those first 12 charges. So I guess we'll kind of see what comes with that, how the judges want to handle that. Oddly enough, we are the only cases in the entire state that have not been dismissed by the Attorney General. All of the cases that went with the George Floyd protests for rioting and protesting all got dismissed. However, Frank and I's charges have remained firm, and they will not be dropping them. They're looking to prosecute us. And I guess we'll see how that turns out today. And then on top of that, we got 3 new charges each on Monday. So we'll see how that turns out. It's probably going to be a lot of fines, potential jail time, I guess, if he wants to go and do that. It is in the statute that we could potentially face some jail time for it. But I guess we'll see.
Well, you want to talk about fairness and equality when you've got one group of people treated one way and another treated the way you're treated. There is no such thing as real justice. We are in the land of social justice now. You're facing possible jail time. Nobody wants to go to jail. Why are you doing this?
I said it on Tucker Carlson the other night. I'm not afraid of tyrants. You can threaten me with jail time. You can threaten me with financial ruin. But what I'm standing for is what I believe in my heart, and I think what most Americans believe to be right. These shutdowns are unconstitutional. They are very clearly a power grab and very clearly a political play by certain individuals in politics. And I won't stand for it. You won't ruin my life to use me as fodder in a political war. I'll stand up to that any day of the week, regardless of the consequences, because that just doesn't scare me.
It scares most people. Do you think that's why they're coming after you so hard? Is you've got to shut down anybody who shows no fear?
Absolutely. I think that the longer that people like myself and my partner, because we're not the only ones, although we may be few and far between. The longer that people like us stand up, the more it builds the confidence and removes the fear from other people. And I think that they are desperate to shut that down, because every day that I speak and every day that people discover my social media and see what's happening to me, and the fact that we just keep going, it weakens their hold over the American psyche. They have this fear that grips most people, and I think that they rely heavily on that fear. And every day that I keep talking, they're losing that. So I think they are in a mad dash to shut us up.
You had a lot of people from the community, in fact, not just your community, from all over America that came to support. Tell me about the people who are showing up and have shown up.
We have met so many amazing people through all of this, people from all walks of life, people from all ends of the political spectrum, too, which I thought was interesting. We've had veterans, cops, firefighters, people that serve the community and serve their country. We've had people that kind of fall more on the left, at least on the moderate side of the left, come out and show us support, because in their hearts they know what's happening is wrong too. So the range of support has been absolutely incredible. We get phone calls every day from people that just want to call and figure out how they can help or say a kind word or tell us that they are behind us. And it's been nothing short of phenomenal, and it's given us the strength to continue, because if we had stood up and there was nobody supporting us, it's likely we would have crumbled by now. But the fact that there are so many people that are invigorated by what we are doing gives us that strength to keep going, no matter what the consequences are.